What the fuck? The video just cut off as I said when I came out with the cards, and I was holy fucking shit because you're gonna be you have good luck because of this tower, King of Swords. You did something independently and you kept that a secret, or someone was intending on keeping a secret from you because you have this good luck. And it's this gentleman. Someone's bothered by this masculine who's this Hierophant. Maybe you're this masculine, and somebody, or this masculine who sees, you see this masculine in the position you're supposed to be in. Yeah. You have good luck. There's there's a family that kept a secret about you, or there's a child who was kept secret from a family, or someone kept this child out of a deed. Maybe somebody removed someone from from a legal document. Somebody could have had a sexual relationship, and there's something about a child. Could be an adoption that was kept secret from someone. A family member get raised their family. It's weird because there's a family here that had a lot of options. They thought they made you an option when it came to having a family. Like you were an option because they were waiting for somebody better to come along. Or yeah, because this devilish energy, this Four of Wands, somebody wanted you, they're depressed because they made you an option in love. They were abusing, they had a lot of options. They had a lot of options. They had many choices in love. And it was a group of friends that knew about that would, they could have had a certain lifestyle that they lived. And something happened that they kept secret, and it's about a child, or it's because your new beginning, they wanted it. And it's something about this gentleman who has a problem. It's a masculine. They're fighting over you. There's this masculine energy that is either causing this tower or this world, or this masculine's receiving it because of some fuck shit they were doing to you. And they're in a nightmare about it. Nine of Swords in the subconscious, Queen of Swords here. They're intending on, and there could be some workplace relationship that's getting exposed, or there's something being exposed about some law firm, some community, some someone in high honor. It could be a marriage. Fuck. Oh shit, what's that? It's the other gentleman. I'm telling you, there are two gentlemen. They're fighting over you. Somebody tried to end something. It's two men. There's a contract. Somebody had a contract to end something with you. So sickle, an ending. Somebody wanted to end you, kill you. Fuck. King of Wands, Five of Swords. Yeah, there is a sexual romance. Somebody could have, somebody was trying to bully some information about a sexual relationship they had in the past. And because somebody couldn't finish something, somebody couldn't get something anchored. Something couldn't end. Somebody did not want you to move, but you, you released yourself. You're not anchored in. Somebody couldn't anchor in something. Somebody couldn't have a, there's a sexual relationship here. Two men were fighting. You could be light skinned, one could be dark skinned, one could be of different ethnicities. But somebody was hiding, somebody was keeping something hidden so you wouldn't shine. Somebody didn't want you to have a child. Somebody hid something about a child, but somebody has access to it. But it's his family. You're depressed, or somebody wants you depressed. Queen of Swords. There's a mother who's breadcrumbing someone about some money. Somebody was intending on breadcrumbing you. Your own mother could have somebody was breadcrumbing two men. Two masculine men. Someone, there's a Gemini here that's losing their shit, or someone's losing their shit over some Gemini regarding some money that someone was breadcrumbing, and someone knows the truth. They're not even looking at that. Look at that. There could be this very protective mother who was breadcrumbing someone, or someone was breadcrumbing this mother regarding some truth. Fuck, someone, yeah, someone is not connected to some family. Someone's someone doesn't have this tree, this life. Someone's not. Someone didn't want you. Man, it's like somebody wanted to unalive you. Somebody put a contract out for you. It's like your own family betrayed you, and there's something very toxic. That confirmation that someone truly is there. This family's depressing, or someone's depressed over this family who's toxic because someone hid something and they locked it away. But it's an issue for someone. It's this gentleman has an issue with it because they could go to jail. This is prison. You got death because somebody was fucking around. Somebody wanted to end something by maybe giving you an STD because of some sexual relationship they had with this Aries Leo. Somebody was bullying someone because of some relationship you were in, or somebody didn't know. Somebody thought you were like a whore, a man slut, like you fucked around, and so somebody was bullying you because you did. But maybe this mother was lying, was breadcrumbing someone because they were getting paid. Somebody was being investigated. This mother regarding some money, some breadcrumbing. Somebody was just being fucking very sneaky with money. This mother, but somebody sees it because somebody's ending something regarding some sexual, some love they had. Somebody was like really in love with. There's a marriage here. Scorpio, Libra. There's yeah. somebody somebody fucked with someone that they shouldn't have. They could have paid a lot of people money to fuck up something. They tried to cover up something. Somebody tried to cover up something and they worked with a group of people because somebody's a charlatan here. Did something really stupid because they didn't use their better judgment. It's a reckoning for someone because there's this shit. There's a there's a high priestess here. Hierophant. Somebody here is a leader. Somebody's here by somebody wants to work with you and they're pissed because somebody wanted to be you, but they couldn't. It could be a mother, but there's two men here. Somebody knows about two men. So somebody doesn't know who the father, somebody fucked around with two men or two men were fucking around with someone with each other on a marriage and they hit it. Or somebody found out you might have said something to someone and because they were triggered by what you said, they attacked you. They had to attack you and they did it physically by talking about you behind your back that you were like this player or this father. This is a husband, a father. Somebody was bullying something. Somebody maybe downplayed you being a good father because you were too busy chasing the tail end of that. But somebody got paid. Somebody is working with someone. Somebody wants to commit to someone. Somebody's not part of this family. Somebody's not part of this family. That's why there's someone here that it's obvious. Somebody knows the obvious. They're light skin, dark skin. They shit. They both could be very intelligent, but someone here they're looking the opposite way. Someone's avoiding a truth. Somebody's running away from some truth about a relationship they had. Somebody bullied you. Somebody was jealous of you. Somebody was very envious of your good looks, maybe. And because maybe somebody wanted to be with you and was jealous. Because somebody's not part of a family, a group, an organization. It's a law firm. King of Swords is here, and it could be this gentleman that If this is your reading, fire signs, there's a Libra here and an Aquarius. There's a heavy air. It's an air element that you're dealing with that somebody either unlocked that was hidden. Somebody read a letter about your purpose, your healing energy, and they're depressed because this family is trying to get out of something toxic. Somebody could be coming to you to get out of something. Somebody could have got caught doing something in a family and they've got to they've got to show you something. But somebody bullied you. Somebody like bullied you, and it could be a mother that did that to you, or someone knows about a mother because they're going to court. Maybe a death certificate. The a birth. Okay, a child could have died in the near future. There's justice coming to some child that died. A death certificate, maybe. Someone could have fallen. Someone could have in love could have died during. Wow, it's a child. Somebody could have killed a child. Someone could have. Someone had a sexual encounter. Maybe couldn't raise the child. Well, someone knew of this child's gifts that who the parents were, but something got it's a document. A family betrayed you, or you know about a betrayal because somebody was fucking around, and somebody comes from. There's a tower, the world, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. What the fuck? And then death, justice, the High Priestess, judgment, the Fool, strength. Like what the fuck? Something karma's playing out for someone big time right now, and someone is either locked out of some contract they don't want to disclose, or someone doesn't want someone to unlock some hidden letter regarding someone your new beginning. Someone was jealous of somebody kept something hidden from you. They didn't want you to know something, and you found out. You fucked around and found out, and it's this family could have been breadcrumbing you because of some money. And now there's this gentleman who's in a nightmare about it, or someone's in a nightmare about this gentleman because somebody's fake. Somebody lied, and that's family. Somebody's not part of a family, and somebody won't see the facts because they don't want to admit to some sexual relationship they had because they were bullying you about you being that person who fucked around. And so they were doing this behind your back. See how the back's turned here? From this money they took from someone. Someone paid them money. They hit a contract. It was concealed, and they didn't want this child to be known, but only they had a key. So it could be a safe deposit box that somebody has. Somebody could have a house, real estate. Knight of Pentacles. That's material wealth. That's someone doing something. That's self love, self care. Someone who's intuitive. Somebody who gets you can depend on this person. They're slow and steady, wins the race. King of Swords. This is someone being investigated. That could be an attorney. That's a judge. That could be a law firm. Somebody could have had a workplace relationship at work in the courts. This could be like a page. This could be someone who got hired as like extra help at a law firm or at some government agency. And because they're superior, they could have fucked around with their boss. Somebody could have fucked a boss figure, a father figure, didn't tell anybody, and claimed that child as their own, and it's not even biological. Somebody could have fucked around. Then in the future, there's something about that that's ending. Somebody's exposing something so they could end some relationship they had at work. Because this mother was breadcrumbing someone about some truth. Because she's under judgment. It could be a karmic feminine that this masculine she has a problem with this masculine. And this father's in a nightmare. Or someone wanted this man in a nightmare over this other gentleman. So this gentleman in the subconscious, just two different men. Yeah, it's masculine. They're fighting over someone. Or there's a karmic feminine who's in between two masculines, a fire and an air sign. Because somebody knows about something that's hidden that somebody has access to, or somebody's connected to someone. Maybe they left some keys to someone who's not a part of this family, but someone's not connected to this family, but they can't they can't sign something. They can't get access. They don't want someone to have that. They don't want someone to open this letter. It's a eviction. It's a child being. It's this lady. They wanted you. Yeah. To wow. It's a baby. So there's some news. There's some good news about a child that a king of swords, somebody was being sneaky about a child, a fox. There's someone could have abused their power. Maybe this king of swords, this judge, justice here in the near future, judgment reversed, the lens we're looking at. Someone sees their karma playing out because of what they did to you. King of swords did something very sneaky. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. Fuck. That's dope. What the fuck? So there's someone here that's being sneaky at work and they're doing things secret. They have a lot of lies, or someone's seen something from another perspective about this fox, or this fox is being sneaky. Maybe somebody's getting information. Somebody could be undercover and they're being sneaky because but somebody uncovered something. It's about you, Aries Leo Sag. This is if you're dealing with a Scorpio Libra cusper, heavy water, but there's something gets found out. Like somebody wanted you unalive. They wanted you to like be gone. And somebody paid money for that because they were working with a witch. It's a young feminine high priestess. Doesn't have to be a female, but somebody didn't know what they were doing, but they wanted to be you because there's it could have been someone you were married to, but somebody is getting news about some relationship they had with you, or someone lied about some relationship they had with you because somebody was committed to doing something. Somebody was getting paid. So somebody either found out about something, they have access to something that somebody was being real sneaky about. So the lens we're looking through, please. There's a high priestess here, occult knowledge. This is a student because they're learning from this hierophant. They're they're they want out of this crossroads. They can't make their it's a bad decision. Somebody's making a bad decision. Somebody made a bad decision over here. That's what they're seeing. We're seeing somebody make a because they're under judgment. They did something fucking stupid because they were young and horny. They were fucking horny, man. Because in the recent past, somebody was trying to keep some sexual relationship. Somebody could have had an ongoing work relationship with someone. Someone could have had an ongoing relationship with someone and they wanted something just it was out of ego. It was just like they just wanted it because they wanted to have it. They wanted whatever you had. Somebody was jealous of whatever you had, your family, your community, how you looked. Somebody was jealous of how you looked. Somebody just didn't want it. Could be your own mother was jealous of you and didn't and maybe the father was in on it, or there was a this gentleman who's putting someone in a nightmare and this mother is like breadcrumbing it. There's a young woman who made a really bad choice. Somebody paid someone and didn't tell someone the full details, and that's what's not hit. That's what's kept out of a letter. Somebody doesn't want someone to write someone. Someone doesn't want to have access to communicating with someone. because somebody can't communicate. That's this. They keep somebody's somebody's trying to be you. There's a group of people here that have a lot of options. Or they made you an option in love. They figured you wouldn't find out about this contract they have with someone, a child they have with someone, but it's someone in your family. Like maybe your one of your brothers or a brother couldn't have a child with someone with you. Maybe you couldn't have a child, you and your partner couldn't have a child, but someone's brother donated their sperm, or one of your sisters or your mom donated an egg. You could have been a surrogate mother. So you could have been born through, someone could have birthed you, but it wasn't your egg nor your sperm. And this family may have known about it because someone's not at a crossroads anymore. Somebody wants out of some fucking sticky situation because somebody knows the truth about something, about what this how this mother was breadcrumbing someone because the confirmation, because someone's biological parents left some money and they they kept it, it's someone's not at a crossroads. Someone's fake. Someone's a charlatan and someone thinks they have this gift. But this lady and this gentleman, either this lady knows about this gentleman who's having nightmares, or this gentleman's in a nightmare over this lady because of some infatuation he had with this girl at work. It could be a boss. It could be somebody had a child with someone else, and it's like just coming out. But it's a shame. Like it's shameful for someone to admit it because there's this child right there under the deck. Somebody knows the truth about a child. Fucking shit. It's a child, man. Somebody wanted to kill their own child. Somebody tried to sacrifice their own child. And a mother could have paid someone. And the father was all bored with it because it's not their child. They could have just carried this child to term, gave the child, but they do that for money. They do some fuck shit like that. So they could be a tandem. They could be a team. People could be surrogate mothers and there could be couples who could get like fucking money off the ass. And they do that. And they got these contracts. And someone kind of abused some gift that a child came with. King of Swords. There could be a Libra who has a child that's been kept secret, or someone is seeing something from a child's perspective. This is a guardian angel. This is like Archangel Michael protecting a child. Someone spiritually protected. Someone is spiritually protected, and that's why they're a star here. It's an Aquarius. It's a Pisces. Could be a Aquarius Pisces cusper you're dealing with, or you have Aquarius or Pisces in your chart. But there's a heavy air sign here. Aquarius in the past. Somebody bullied someone about a relationship. Somebody was jealous of you, or you were jealous of someone's partner, or someone knew that because you weren't related biologically to any of your mom, your dad, that they could have had a relationship with your wife or your husband or your sister, your brother, your mom, your dad. They could have done that and you would never have known. And that's what this feels like because it's a father over here. That's a father. This is a daughter or son or somebody, or this is them trying to be like their son or daughter. And they made a fucked up decision to sacrifice you. Somebody could have paid someone to get rid of you because then you would never have known you had an inheritance. You never would have known that you were divine, that you're this Hierophant, you have this wealth, but somebody was in their ego about you. Somebody's afraid that they're going to be seen as egotistical, materialistic, and they only do things for money. So, Knight of Pentacles, what the fuck? Okay, right there. Yeah, somebody wants to come to you for somebody was paid something because Somebody was protected from an ending. Somebody wanted you dead and it didn't happen. Somebody tried to unalive you and you're protected because there's this Knight of Pentacles here. Look at that. Look how big it gets. Fucking shit. Yeah, you have an Earth sign here, Leo, Sun. That's a child. That's happiness, new beginnings, and someone is manifesting happiness. And right now, someone wanted to hide something from you because of they wanted to keep you hidden from this toxic family. They wanted you depressed, but they're depressed. This family's depressed because of some toxic behavior because they wanted something from you. Okay, strength. The fuck, real quick. What is strength? Somebody's jealous. This lady. There it is. Look at that. What the fuck? It's a lady. Someone's afraid. This lady could have been materialistic, or someone sees this. Someone is hoping that this lady shows grace and elegance and knows how to tame someone. Maybe they're looking right at this lion, or this Leo is very, very soft, very elegant. Somebody's afraid that somebody was fighting over a lady, this Leo energy. Somebody took heavy action because they wanted to marry someone, or somebody wants to marry you. Confirmation, and someone's hidden. There's a Cancer energy here. Confirmation. Cancer, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces. Wow. Somebody's, there's something hidden at night. Somebody knows the truth about what's done at night, or somebody knows about something that was done at night, or someone has intuition. Someone sees through the veil. Somebody knows the truth about something hidden, and Archangel Michael is exposing it. Your ancestors are calling judgment on someone, and it's this devil energy reverse. Four of Wands, Five of Cups. Somebody was jealous about you. Someone's afraid they're going to be seen as money, materialistic, all about money. They're afraid because they they want to come to you, but you're manifesting something slow, steady. You're dependable, reliable. You take care of yourself. You trust yourself. You trust the guidance you get because you're not in a hurry, or someone sees that you're not in a hurry because you're manifesting something. You're this gentleman here. Someone has a problem with you. It's this earth sign. They have a problem with you, or you have a problem with this earth sign, or someone sees an earth sign who's working with this Leo. Yeah, it could be a Virgo Leo cusper because there's a Leo here that someone is hoping to be with, or there's this Leo energy that they're afraid. Okay, we got Three of Cups outcome. What the fuck? So we got a family here that had a lot, maybe tried to end something with a child. Wow. Regarding a marriage, somebody didn't want you to marry someone, and someone wants to come to you with a message about marriage, or there's a marriage that somebody kept secret from someone, and it's somebody kept some letter from the courts, or there's a message from the court. Somebody could be getting a subpoena. Somebody could be getting a lawsuit. Somebody could be going to court. This is spiritual. King of Swords. What the fuck? This is an intelligent man. This is a divorce. This is he could drop that sword and you get one piece and they get the other. But it's equal parts, but it's consequences. And someone's getting a message about it because of some bullshit they did in the past. Because there's a lady that ended, or there's a lady that's ending some some loving relationship at work, or there's something that ended at work, some romance affair that's ending at work with this lady. Maybe this mother was lying about something regarding a workplace relationship that maybe they had with this fire sign, this Virgo fire new. Yeah, somebody's going towards someone. Like somebody's refusing to like somebody sees somebody avoiding some relationship. Damn. What the fuck? So what should we take away from this? Somebody could be dreaming about coming towards you with an offer. Somebody maybe ended something with you and maybe they want to come back and apologize. Maybe somebody wants to come at you. Maybe somebody wants to apologize about ending something with you because it sounds like somebody could have been given money to get rid of you, not knowing what they were giving up because somebody hid, there was some red herring. Somebody didn't pay close, somebody didn't sign something or somebody didn't send something off. Somebody didn't have, someone couldn't see a letter. Somebody didn't have access to a letter about somebody following the spark. Somebody's following the spark. And that's what that message is about, some spiritual protection. What the fuck? I think that's a fire sign because somebody's seeking guidance right now. Somebody went to someone for help. There could have been a, ooh, someone could have learned something from you, or someone could have learned something to do on you. Somebody could have done some sex magic on you. It could have been a karmic female who worked with the karmic male, but they didn't know. Somebody could have been working with someone in your family to harm you because somebody was following some fucking their dick. Look at these dicks are up in the air. Somebody could be bisexual. Somebody could be fucking both. Somebody could not give a fuck. They just fucking they fuck anything. Somebody here just took chances, man, because somebody here shines this star because you're this lady who's elegant, graceful, handles the biggest beast with grace. Or someone is afraid that this lady's gonna, or this lady's afraid of looking materialistic because they they tried to unalive some, or they tried to end some good news about a child. Some family could have been in cahoots, or a friends group, or this could be a work group that's really close with each other, but it could be a group of women that that have that work about with children. They tried to unalive children, or someone didn't want a child to receive some wealth, some abundance. What the fuck shit is this, man? Okay, hold on. The fuck? Let's get out our fucking notebook, our handy dandy. Is it what the fuck? That's blue sleeve. Handy dandy notebook. All right, what the fuck? I think this is a fire sign too. So follow the spark, motherfuckers. Oh, dope. What I say? Look at that. Fire. Follow the spark. I don't have a joint right now, but I'll get one. A great idea, right? It's a great idea, right? But put it right there. Fruitful, passion, inspiration. This card calls on you to take action towards your passion. You are experiencing an intense calling to test out an idea that could very well lead to your life's greatest work. Follow that motherfucking potential and trust your gut. Use the force. Follow the spark. Maybe you saw something in the sky, a shooting star, but this is your reading collective. You're supposed to follow the spark, and you've been doing it. And somebody's paranoid because you found out something that they kept secret, and it's a family, and they know what you're doing because something you said, something you could have posted, it really shows how someone was coming at you with this toxic, this family. They really came at you, and you're this gentleman. Somebody tried to keep someone away from you. They didn't want you to know about someone's information. You couldn't get information from someone, and someone was paying for information. Someone was paying to harm you. Someone was paying someone to harm you because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. All they had to do was just tell the truth. But somebody's getting a message from spirit because you're following your spark, and you got protection. You're not in any trouble. Fuck. If anything, someone's fucking worried about being in trouble. This could be an agency. Somebody could have had a workplace. Somebody could have had sex with someone who's a high ranking official in a court and had a document re, it could have had a document processed and went back and redacted something. And that's being exposed because this letter here is something that's signed, something that someone writes out. It could be a discovery question. It could be somebody wrote something in a testimony or about who someone is, and someone locked it up. Somebody wanted it hidden. And now there's some spiritual protection regarding a message that somebody tried to hide from you. It's being exposed. And it has to do with this karmic feminine who worked with this a karmic gentleman. It could be a mother father. Yeah, it could be a mother father, and they try to make you out to be some. They wanted you to make bad choices. Bad. They wanted you to make yourself look bad, and they would say things about you. So when you weren't around, they would ask who you were, and it'd be opposite. They'd say, "Oh, they're they're not happy with how we talk to them or how we look at them or how we and they'll cast that energy out, and that's what people leave with thinking like we never thought so and so could be like that, but it's because they were probably projecting their actions, what they did in the past, onto you to make you look bad because of who you came from, who you are, who your essence. You're this lady, this strength. They're afraid of that because you're in it right now. And that's the problem for this person around you. It's this it's this Capricorn energy. It's in the reverse, but this somebody is really depressed about a family that did something very egregious. This is insidious. It's like somebody had a fucking like I have a sardonic look on their face. Somebody's really wanted you out because they wanted something that you possess. Somebody did not want you to have a child. Somebody wanted to end a child. Somebody could have ended a child for you because they didn't want a child with you. But so they didn't, somebody could have, yeah, they could have unalived a child because not knowing that they sabotaged something, a spiritual connection. And a mother could have, like your own mother, father. It's weird. I'm getting like a betrayal in the family because dinosaur, that's a betrayal. And that's nightmare. Somebody's paranoid. Somebody is having sleep paralysis. Somebody cannot get rest. Somebody's not. Somebody's delusional. And it's because you're shining bright here. Or something is coming towards you, towards this Leo. Could be it's an earth sign that's coming towards you, or you're going or someone sees you going towards someone, or someone knows that you accepted some money to be happy. You married for money, or someone's someone was adopted a child. Someone paid. Somebody wants to go towards you. Somebody knew what you would birth, what you would create, and it's not. They're afraid of what you created. Somebody's getting a message. Maybe somebody is being sued for copying, for trying to be someone. Yeah, a charlatan. Someone's like a fake magician. They're a witch. Someone's a witch. Somebody does contracts at night. They hide them, and it's a family. It's a family. And there's two men involved here, or somebody knows they're in a nightmare because they work with this gentleman, this Gemini, this air sign, Libra, Aquarius. It's an air sign. Take your pick. But there's an air sign here that it's in somebody's subconscious that this fire sign was bullying, like jealousy. It's jealousy. Take what resonates, relinquish what the fuck don't. Uh, let's pull one archetype because there's a mystic here, and that's who somebody fucked with. Somebody that revels in intimate union with divine. That's you. That's this gentleman. They're bothered by you because somebody was doing some fuck shit. So tell us, what is the collective Aries Leo Sag? Who might they be dealing with? A vibrator? Oh, liberator. Um, they're in their shadow. So they're someone who's in their shadow is imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Yeah, someone, you take credit for helping someone overcome something, but because you were the one that was responsible. You're taking, it's like you tease someone because, oh, I'm just, reverse psychology, I'm trying to, like, it's kind of like where you talk bad to someone because you want them to improve, so you got to toughen up somebody. That's kind of what this liberator reverse is. This is someone fake, phony. They don't give a shit about, they don't support you in overcoming things, but they feel like they're the martyr when it comes to them being the perpetrator, the assailant. Yeah, they don't want you to. They want you confined. Liberator reverse. Two more, please. What else is it? Yeah, there's someone here who's not a Samaritan reverse. Yeah, this is someone that is out of their shadow. So this is enacting uh, appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. What are you going to do for me? Kind of shit. No, it's only when it's good for them. But when it comes to you, it's like, what do I get out of it? If it doesn't meet their needs, they don't want to do it. They don't want to help you unless they get recognition. It's like a narcissist almost. Somebody just wants recognition, and if it's bad, they're already a liberator reverse or they're not a Samaritan. They don't liberate people. They they do some fuck shit. One more card, please. Oh, they're a fucking child eternal, maybe, or they see you as one, and they don't know how to love. Yeah, because they're a trickster. Yeah. See, somebody was wearing a mask. Somebody was hiding behind some. Their behaviors are obvious. Somebody hid something, some fuck shit about a relationship, a child, money, and they try to unalive. Somebody try to do something very nefarious. But there's some predictable behavior about the person you're dealing with in your life that only want to show themselves. They don't do shit on their own because they're doing fuck shit. They don't do things on their own because they can't, they can't, they can't create this passion. There's no desire in them. So they cause drama, chaos, and then they kick you when you're down. They tease you when you're down, and they'll take credit for helping you feel like shit. It's like, well, they shouldn't have done that to me. Or it's like, well, next time, you'd get help if you did this, or, if you only would have just listened. It's like that kind of bullshit. And they're a trickster because people see them as like all nice, kind, friendly, and then they're fucktards in the inside. That's why there's this toxic energy here. Somebody's just wants to look. They're in their ego. Somebody's in their ego, and somebody thinks they could get away with something because they know someone. Anyways, take what resonates because this is fucking asshole warrior bitch that's in their shadow. So yeah, you're dealing with a fucking evil person, or there's someone evil that you know, or someone knows there's someone evil, and they kept something a secret regarding you. But take what resonates, relinquish what the fuck don't, and love, light, and stay lit, motherfucker.